Next, brute force method. Here, I just do some introduction, because we only have 10 minutes left. Let me give you some introduction. So then we do the real work next time, Wednesday. Wednesday, first we finish remaining slides. We have brute force method topic, remaining slides. Then we start Module 3, recursive algorithms. Module 3, a big module, very important module. Module 3, on Wednesday. Here, let me just do 10-minute introduction for the brute force method. First, from its name, you can see brute force. Brute force. From this name, you can see what the typical method looks like. The typical method, brute force, from the literal meaning here, you do not apply any technique. If you apply some special technique, we cannot call brute force, right? Brute force typically no special technique. You just work on it in a straightforward way. Straightforward. Okay? The thing, the steps you do, just plain, no technique. Plain steps. Simple, straightforward steps. Why I want to talk about brute force method? There are several reasons. First, when we work on a problem, many times it could be a hard problem. The problem could be very hard. When we have a hard problem, we don't know how to solve it. We don't know how to solve it. So we want to try it. We want to get started first. We need to do some experiments, get started first. But we do not have any idea. In that situation, people here, I mean problem solvers, the problem solver usually try the brute force method first. Because no special technique needed, right? Just to work it out in a simple, straightforward way, because everybody can do that, right? Brute force, everybody can do that. We know it's bad, but we want to work it through first. We want to have a slow method to solve the problem first. So that's the reason. It has some value because it is used as the starting point for our typical solution. We're not satisfied with the solution, but we want to get started first. So that's the reason people still, although there are many advanced techniques, but people still get started with the brute force method. All right, so that's the description of the brute force method. All right, properties of brute force method. It's a straightforward approach. You just use the simplest way everybody knows. No special techniques, no special advanced concepts. Okay? No advanced data structures. Do not use advanced data structures. If you use advanced data structures, we cannot call it brute force method. Right? Unusual, brute force, everybody can understand immediately, with our algorithm background. I do not say, everybody on the street, with our background, right? You can always apply it to a problem. Yeah. It's bad, but you can apply it. Okay? You can, mess with it first. Yeah. All right. In general, it is not the best algorithm. Yeah. In general. But there is a possibility the brute force could give you the best solution. There is a possibility, but that kind of problem usually not hard. Think about that. The brute force method can give you best solution. How can you say it is a hard problem, right? You cannot, right? So in general, it is not the best algorithm. Yeah. It is usually used as the starting point for more advanced algorithms. Yeah. We need to build up our experience when we solve a relatively hard problem. How do you get some experience? Yeah. The first step, you can try brute force method. Yeah. Just get something. Yeah. Then we do the improvement after that. Yeah. We know that won't be our final solution. Won't be. Okay? But we need to try to get some properties of the problem. We want to discover the properties of the problem. And it takes time to do that discovery. Discover the properties of a problem, not easy. It's based on the insight. Can you find the insight of the problem? It's not easy. But before you have the insight, before you find any main properties of the problem, the only way you can work, brute force method. Brute force. You do not rely on any special properties. You do not rely on the insight. You just work it out in a straightforward method. We know it is extremely fast. Extremely fast. Yeah. All right. That's our understanding of the brute force method. Yeah. The introduction part. Yeah. Next, on Wednesday, we pass the introduction part. We will use the brute force method to solve sorting algorithm. Sorting. Yeah. Sorting. Yeah. Sorting. Yeah. Yeah. I would say that method is close to brute force. Yeah. Because people can argue you use some special concept, you use some special, technique, right? People can argue. Yeah, but if the concept and the technique very simple, too simple, then so we do not treat it as some advanced technique, right? Some advanced concept. We do not treat it as that. Yeah. So we still treat that method very close, at least we can call close to brute force method. Okay? Very close to the brute force method. Yeah. All right. So let me stop here for today.